Welcome back to Pocket Pep Talks. I'm Becca, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about dating. So, I've recently moved to Dubai and I'm getting back into the dating scene after some fairly tragic experiences in my 5 years in Bali. And I know dating can feel fairly hopeless for people and it can seem like such a minefield. And you have your list of standards, your list of requirements, the things that you want in a partner, and I guess also your expectations if you're talking to somebody on the apps, or if you, I know it's rare, but meet someone naturally and you find yourself saying, why is there nobody out there? Or why are men like this? Or you're starting to say, I give up. And if you and your friendship group are starting to feel pretty hopeless, this one is for you. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a step back and I want you to have a good hard look at yourself and really sit down and ask yourself, could I be the reason that I'm struggling in the dating scene? And I'm going to talk about myself in this one so that you kind of understand where I'm coming from. So I'd consider myself a good catch. I'm confident, I'm good looking, I'm healthy, I'm fit, I'm driven, I'm ambitious, so I would consider myself a fairly good catch. But at the same time, I'm also 36. I'm 99% positive that I don't want kids. And if you were to ask me right now where I want to settle for the rest of my life, I wouldn't be able to give you an answer. If you had asked me 3 months ago, would I be a resident in the UAE? The answer would be definitely not. And so I don't know where I want to settle or if I want to settle. And I'm also kind of a free bird or a free spirit in that I'm so grateful and appreciative that I have my own business. I can travel anywhere with it. And if I'm feeling fed up or unfulfilled in a certain country, I'll usually just leave and go to another one. And so some of you might be thinking, that's amazing. But automatically, I am filtering out a lot of men from the dating pool. Because most men want kids. Most men want to reproduce and continue that legacy. And most men want a partner who's very clear on what it is that they want out of life. And they probably want to know what I want in 5 years' time. And so if you're struggling in the dating scene, which I know is hard anyway, you have to actually do a bit of introspection and look at yourself and see, is there anything here that could be hindering my progress in the dating scene, or something that could be creating a barrier or an obstacle that I could work on to improve my chances of meeting someone that's more aligned with what I want. Like, what is it that you're actually bringing to the table? And sometimes people aren't aware that they actually need to do that bit of introspection first. So I'd be asking yourself, are you clear on who you are as a person and what you truly want? Because if you're not clear on those things, how can anyone else be clear on you? So if you find yourself complaining a lot about the dating scene, you need to go inward. So for example, are you comfortable being alone? Or might it be that you're just dating the wrong people because you're feeling lonely? Put yourself in a man's shoes, or if you're a man listening, in a woman's shoes, or same sex, whatever, you know what I mean. If you were on the other side and if you were in their shoes, what would you see as your strong points? And what would you see as your weak points? Because you're going to need to work on those parts of yourself that might be creating obstacles. Now, maybe you're a 20 out of 10 and you've got everything to offer and you just haven't found the right person yet. But you will find that when you do this bit of introspection, that there will be bits that you could improve on to get you better outcomes or results in your dating journey. So what I do sometimes with clients is I get them to write a list of what they're looking for in a partner. What are their non-negotiables? Is it a partner that they're looking for, or is it just dating experiences? Is it just some casual fun? What exactly are you looking for? And if you say that you want a man that is really confident, you also have to be confident. Otherwise, that confidence is going to intimidate you. So you can't be asking for things that you can't match. If you are looking for someone that values travel and freedom and is sort of in a remote working lifestyle, you cannot be going on dates with someone that's in a corporate 9 to 5 that can never get out of that routine. Do you know what your boundaries are? If you have weak boundaries, then you're not going to attract the right type of person that's going to respect you in any way because you have weak boundaries. So do you see where I'm going with this? If you are just fixating on what's missing out there, or all of these things that you want in a partner that you just can't seem to find, see if it's anything to do with you that you could improve on. And so for me, I am eliminating a lot of potential options because I don't want kids. And so no wonder the pool is a lot smaller, because that is something that I'm not willing to slide on. And so automatically, I don't know by how many percent, but I'm reducing that pool of potential partners by a lot. And that is something that I have to be okay with and accepting of. And I also have to be able to acknowledge that the pool is smaller and I'm going to have to meet someone that also doesn't want children. So the more that you go inward and see, oh, okay, yeah, what I am looking for, or what I am demanding or expecting out of the dating scene or a partner, am I throwing anything into the mix that might not be a match or make things match up? So you might be thinking, okay, yeah, I never thought of it in that way. But I think giving the example of me, in that I am a kind of a free bird, if you're trying to attract someone that knows exactly what they want, then you need to know exactly what you want. And so I know that I can put a lot of men off by kind of not really having an answer of knowing exactly what I want. And I think that that would put a lot of pressure on me to try and come up with an answer for that. So I need to look for someone who is also kind of laid back, who also doesn't want children, and who is also of a similar age group. So if you are demanding and searching for someone that knows exactly what they want, you want someone that's got their shit together, you want someone that has roots in one place, that wants to settle, then you have to be very clear on what you want. You have to know what you're willing to compromise and not compromise on. And the only way you're going to find someone that is suitable is by having those aligned needs and wants. So hopefully you're all going to do a little bit of introspection after this episode, and any feedback or any questions or anything you want me to cover in another pocket pep talk, let me know and I'll pull it up on the next episode, and we will do 5 or 10 minutes pocket pep talk on that topic.